Hi everyone, this is Norris Tony coming to you all with another video. I'm going to read my book, Walk in Faith. I'm going to read a Bible verse and I'm going to read a prayer. Ponder the path of thy feet and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove, remove thy foot from evil. This is from the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 26 and 27. Here's the prayer. I may lose faith and hope when a relationship goes wrong or comes to an end, but I never lose faith and hope in the love of God. I already read that, sorry. His love is unseasoned and never ending, and I can rely on it all the days of my life. His love is unconditional, and no matter what I do, I have His forgiveness. I put my faith first in God's love before others. Okay, I know this article is 8 days old. It was from last week, but I'm going to read it anyway. Okay, it's from originalnewsbreak.com, and it's called Two Women Banned from Michigan Steal Candles from Candle Shop. Here go the two thieves in question. Right here. Two dumbasses. But well let me well let me read it. Kiara Bannister and Candrea Barobino, however you say their names, both 24, were banned from entering the state of Michigan due to prior convictions. However, they were pulled over by police in Bloomfield Township. When officers checked the car, they were surprised to find merchandise from Bath and Body Works. The women were arrested on the spot. More than $1,600 worth of candles was recovered from the car. Fox 2 News reports store employees called the police when Bannister and Barabino started their shoplifting spree, which helped officers get to the area sooner to catch them. Workers and customers in the store were able to provide details about the car that the alleged thieves were driving, further cutting the time it took to bring them in. Bath and Body Works reclaimed their merchandise. The impact of the theft might seem to be nil, but if not for the fast thinking of the witnesses, it's possible that the women would have been able to get out of Michigan and back to the Toledo area where they resided, leaving a big chunk of merchandise missing and an innocent employee in trouble. In an innocent employee in trouble. Instead, the Oakland Press writes that Bannister is facing organized retail crime and first degree retail fraud charges, both of which are felonies. Her accomplice, Barabino, is facing organized retail fraud and misdemeanor third degree retail fraud charges. According to the Oakland Press, the press, both women are out on a $5,000 bond. Their next court hearing is scheduled for May 1st, which was Monday. But on a newer article that I read, an updated article that I looked at earlier on the internet, it says that they're supposed to appear in court next Tuesday on the 9th of May. So we'll see what happened then. But history of the women. Why were Bannister and Barabino not allowed in Michigan? It stemmed from another retail fraud case, this one in Royal Oak. WDIV reports that there is also a probation order from Livingston County that bars the women from entering the state, though it's unclear how that could be enforced. The women now face prison time for retail fraud charges, according to the law firm Lewis and Dickstein. They could be sentenced up to 5 years for that charge alone. For the organized retail fraud charge, Bannister faces another 5 years in prison. Michigan.gov reveals that the law also allows the state to add a monetary punishment if she is convicted up to $5,000. In recent years, laws have been toughened up because shoplifting and other forms of theft have grown. It's expo, exponentially, it's A-E or expose, Nentially, whatever that is, I'm sorry. And the bigger threats of theft comes from outside of a business, especially in a retail setting. Forbes write that 37% of retail shrink is due to internal theft, followed by employee or internal theft at 25.8%, process of control failures at 25.7%. States and businesses have worked together to combat the problem, though the effect of these efforts may not be known for some time. It often takes a while for the impact of laws and enforcement to be seen. Be some of the other efforts to keep merchandise safe are obvious. Having security cameras, and asset protection agents in the store often help with the mitigation of theft. It's unclear if the Bath and Body Works store that Bannister and Barabino robbed had either of those things, but the fast thinking of employees suggests that there were other protocols in place. Okay, and then they talk about, okay, retail theft in Michigan. This case is just the latest in a string of retail fraud rings that have been found in Michigan in the last few months. Earlier this year, 5 women were charged with stealing from Ulta, a makeup store in Livingston County. MLive reports that the women were charged with the incident that happened on January 12, 2023. No court date has been set for that case yet. And Royal Oak, 4 women were arrested after stealing more than $4,000 in merchandise from Lululemon. Fox Detroit News says that in that case, the stolen product was recovered by the arresting officers and given back to the retailer. BAs for Bannister and Barbarino, they are expecting back. They are expecting back in court on May 1st, 2023, for a preliminary hearing. They are expected to enter their pleas at the time. Okay, now that's the end of the article. They should plead, or they're not gonna plead guilty. They're gonna probably plead not guilty. But I'm gonna show you a picture again of these dummies right here. Theme one and theme two, or shall I say, Dum Dum Pop one and Dum Dum Pop two. I mean, seriously, y'all, y'all stole merchandise from Michigan before and was able to go back home to Toledo, Ohio, and then you come back again and steal from Bath and Body Works. So you did this more. This your second time coming to Michigan and stealing. Now, if I got caught stealing the first time and I was able to go back home or to Ohio, go back home to my original state, you think I would try to go back to the same state again that I got banned from? You got banned from Michigan and then you got the nerve to come back. Not only come back in Michigan, but come back to steal $1,600 worth of candles. Y'all gonna rob a Bath and Body Works for candles? Now, Bath and Body Works, they candles range from $14 to $27. 14 to $17 for 1 wick candles. They 3 wick candles are between, let me see, 24 and $27. And I'm glad that they had enough employees in there to, see what was going on and to call the police. But really, the Bath and Body Works that I work at, or not working, I'm sorry, I don't work there, but that I go to get stuff from Bath and Body Works because I go there often. So when I go there, it's two of them I go to. Both of them be having at least 3 to 6 employees, one or two behind the cash register, and then you got 3 or 4 of them, or at least 3 of them out there watching the exit and the entrance when people come in the store and when people leave the store. So it's not easy to steal nothing in there because people you get. I mean, because they got enough people to watch you, watch what you doing. They stand right by the exit in the entrance. So it is that. So you well watched when you go in there. So like I said, it ain't easy to steal from the Bath and Body Works I go to. But yeah, that I'm telling you, what was they gonna do with $1,600 worth of candles though? What were they gonna do? They probably was gonna sell them and try to get a profit off of them. That's what they was gonna try to do, sell them for more than what they are. And to me, if you gonna rob a place, get some money. Get some money. Don't steal no candles. Come on, what you gonna outside of trying to sell them for a more expensive price? What else are you gonna do with them? I know you ain't gonna light all of them in your home. You're probably not gonna give them away as gifts. So I was like, why in the world? Like y'all are the two most dumbest criminals. It's like you gotta break the first time from stealing, and now you come back and you come back and you steal again. You deserve to get what's coming to y'all, cause I'm sure y'all gonna get some jail time. The both of them ladies, these young ladies, they deserve some jail time. They need to be broken up from doing this because if they give them another slap on the wrist, trust me, baby, they gonna probably do it again. I don't think they're gonna learn a lesson. They might not come here and do it, but they might do it in Ohio or another state close to Ohio and steal again. So that's why I say, yeah, they do need some jail time. They need to be broken up from that. You can't keep stealing and keep getting away with it. They need some jail time, both of them. I think both of them should get the same amount of jail time. I think the main one, Kiara Cannister, however you say her last name, she could get up to maybe 5 years or more. I think the other dumb girl, I think she should get the same amount of time because both of them was in it together. They was in it together. They should get the same amount of time. They should not get away with what they've been doing. They need to suffer the consequences for their actions because right is right and wrong is wrong. Not they some dumb criminals. They some dummies. Cause I mean I'm sure it's probably hard for some people to afford candles nowadays. But I would rather be too cheap to buy a candle than go stealing candles. Cause that ain't not. I mean that's dumb to steal candles. Seriously, you can afford a candle more than any other fancy item. I mean, you could have not stole at all. You shouldn't have stole at all. You ain't had no business. They ain't had no business stealing at all. But if you gonna do it, do something more that's more meaningful than candles. I mean, seriously, seriously, ain't nobody gonna buy no candles from y'all if you was gonna sell them. Seriously, because unless you was gonna take unless you was gonna take the paper and stuff off of them because no matter what the tops are, because the tops gonna say Bath and Body Works, the paper gonna say Bath and Body Works on it too. So it's like ain't nothing that these dumb broads could have done. These some dumb heifers, I swear, and they young too. They could get a job. They ain't even. I don't even think they work. I don't. Even, no, I don't think they do work. If they do work, then they not gonna have a job. They gonna be fired. Seriously, who would want to hire some thieves or who would want to keep some thieves as employees? Seriously, any job you go to jail or you face some jail time, any job is gonna fire you. They're not gonna keep you. That's why I said they young, healthy looking young women. They could work. Work for a living. If you want some, dummy, work for it. Work and make you some money so you can buy it. That's the best way to go. You gotta break the first time, like I said, and then you came back here and stole again. How dumb can you be? You got lucky the first time, and now you got caught again. So this time you gotta suffer the consequences for your actions. You can't keep getting away with that. They need to be made an example out of. Because if they get some jail time and they get out, hopefully that'll turn them around and that'll change them. And $5,000 to me ain't enough. That ain't no big enough fine. They should be charged more than that. At least up to $250,000. You know, get or make them pay a good amount, 6 figures worth of restitution. They need to pay seriously, because $5,000 ain't nothing. They need to pay more than that, and they definitely need to be convicted. Absolutely. It's just crazy. You sitting up there going to these retail stores, stealing and everything like that. Sooner your ways and your actions will catch up with you. And their ways and their actions have caught up to them. Now they need to be punished. Now it's time to throw the hammer down on these young ladies and make them understand that when you do wrong, you're gonna pay the price. You do the crime, you're gonna do the time. But good luck to these idiots. I don't know what to say. So I done said all I had to say. But I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Please like, because it helps my channel. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good night. Peace.